Hello, this is Spidey1958 and welcome to my Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker episode 65. I did a couple things off camera. Someone said talk to all the people with quests, and since that's a lot of people, I talked to them all and I did not get any new quests. And that I did wind up finishing a quest with the candle mirror test finally actually worked. I don't know why it didn't work before, but this time it worked. So, and someone wanted me to show a sword that I called the Butcher, and I vaguely remember, I thought I remembered it, but I don't have any such sword. I mean, I have the second execution, which is the Undead Bane. That's just a sword +1. I have the Longshank Bane, which basically kills people. A Great Axe, the Frost Great Sword, the Decapitator, which is a weird weapon, and the Composite Bow. So I don't know what the weapon was. I'll check merchants sometime and see if that's it. So let's check our journal, see what quests we have. So we always have the Just Reward, which I don't know how we finish. Lonely Hunter, where I still haven't figured out where he is. Lost Child, which we still can't figure out how to get him away from being possessed. Worthy Ruler. Prove Your Worth. And Investigate Death. So we have no real active quests that we can do anything on. So I think we will check the world map. Do some kingdom stuff this episode. Okay, looks like we don't have any projects. This one's being worked on. 14 days. And this one's got 7 days. Okay. We got all our claims. How are we doing on money? I have a teeny bit of money. I think we'll save the money. Projects. Oh. Apparently there's a quest for finding Ivar's location. Which costs us 30 BP. Okay. So let's go ahead and support the treasure's endeavors. Which will give us more money. So we lost an artisan. We lost some divine. We increased our economy to 4. Yay. And we found Ivar's location. So let's check events. Another tragedy in the mine. Getting lots of those. Oh, treasure. Go take care of that. You only need a 5 or more because you're +12. And you're +10, so we'll send you. Okay. And so that's the mine tragedy. Well, looks like we can build a city over here. So we will build a city there. And piers again aren't buildable. So we have 48. The longhouse takes 50. Oh, we want to build that somewhere else, don't we? Because we want the longhouse there. So let's sell this. And build it here. Okay, that should help our economy go up, which is already pretty high. Okay. So apparently we now know where to go find our friend. It never occurred to me that that's how you would find him.
Adventures can wait.
So we need to rest because we're tired. And as far as I know, because of a bug, the cursed wounds won't ever go away. But it actually doesn't appear to do anything anymore, so we will live with it. I believe once the wounds are cured, it's supposed to go away on its own. And we'll check the merchant out here. See if there's a sword called the Butcher on the Merchant. I don't think I've sold anything recently, weapon-wise, but you never know. I sell most of my stuff to this guy. Which is probably why it's incredibly slow when I go to him. So, Bastard Sword +1. I like the fact that the fancy dagger is worth less money than the masterwork. So a keen longbow, the agile rapier. There's Beast Render, which is a +2 falchion. That's an animal bane, a +1 short pole. The normal noble warhammer, which is a +3 warhammer. Wow. The breaker, which is a construct bane, bastard sword, dueling sword +1. Another dueling sword +1. Almost to the bottom. Nope, doesn't see anything on him. We can check the other one. He has a lot less weapons because I sell less to him. A Tongi +1, a Bastard Sword, the Cold Iron Earthbreaker, Cold Iron Hand Axe, a Cold Iron Longsword. Useful if I have to fight Fae. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. Well, let's go ahead and sell these non-magical things. Cool. Okay. So let's head out. Doop. We'll go with our standard party. Ah, that must be where it is. Silver Steep Grove. So let's go here first, see if we can find out how to get to Lonely Mill. There we are. Let's go to the Lonely Mill. You see a curious thing. Goblins squatting in the shower, doing what they do best, stuffing their face. They have gutted sacks of flour and were spreading the wealth. Some fried pancakes on an open fire. Others threw pieces of dough into a bubbling pot. All of them, without exception, were guzzling ale from kegs nearby, spilling it all over each other. Okay. Why not? I've never been a Goblin party. Proved a little different from a late night academy. After these troublemakers and mistakenly recognized Baroness as our leader, they offered her to pass several tests to become part of the tribe. For the first test, they demanded her to deal with a terrible beast, the dog. Goblins' dogs, well, they don't get along. The Baroness' task was to steal the Miller's dog food plate. So I succeeded. So after that, well, looks like I failed. Oh well, I could have become a member of a goblin tribe. What does that connect to? This is our new village, which we actually can't do anything at. Evade. Huh. Dead end. Oh, this looks like an encounter that we can avoid, and I think this is actually like a named encounter or a non-random encounter because it said you meet someone on the road, which usually means it's a non-random. So let's see what happens. I think there may be something up with my install. I've gotten loading screens loading faster, but now they seem to be loading slower, so I'll have to check that. Or it could just be the save games are taking longer because they're bigger. Definitely scripted. Okay. Baroness Jessica, no fear, for your time has come. Who are you? Great Mother, ancestor of monsters. La Mashtu? Someone told me how to pronounce that and I've already forgotten. Herself has called upon us to track you down and make you answer for your crimes. In your pride you overstepped yourself and incurred the wrath of the patroness of all dark and distorted. For the persecution of those under the protection of our goddess, for your crimes committed against Great Mother, you hereby marked in her eyes. The goddess herself revealed the punishment of us through nightmares. It falls upon us to curse the heretic who wronged her. Are you ready to bend before the will of our goddess? Let's see. So I can be sorry, angered. I care nothing about simple, weak, curse. Do as you will. Chaotic, neutral. Chaotic, good. So I can attack. So I'm curious. Let's go with neutral. I'm just curious what happens. Notice this invisible hand made its icy grip at your rib cage, trying to pry it open like a pair of double doors. You fight to breathe, and you feel your skin and muscles start to shift, stretch, and twist. Over several moments that seemed an eternity to you, the torture ends. The paralysis vanishes as abruptly as it started. You touch your face terrified and understand you didn't change a bit, except for your skin, which seems unusually smooth under your fingers as if it has become younger. Okay. So the curse was to make me younger? I'm not seeing anything else here. I didn't lose levels. Okay. Well, that's a scary curse. They made me younger. I'm sure there's more to it than that, but let's go up here and see if we see something. Okay, this is the shrine. Except I thought it was somewhere else. Oh well. Maybe it's just another shrine. It looks exactly like the previous shrine. Maybe we'll find out when we get back to town. There'll be something related to it. Okay. And we better rest. Okay. Nothing weird happened there. Okay, we can't get there from here. Ah, here it is. I don't think there's an actual dragon, but this guy may be a little crazy. So let's go ahead and throw one stone skin on you. A stone skin on you. And a stone skin on you. I still can't get this to work. I reported it as a bug, but nothing will let me target the mass. So, okay, and you, let's go ahead and buff everyone's armor class. Okay, that should do it for the moment.
Their life ends here.
Oh look, a wolf. Oh, ambush. Okay, it looks like you got minorly injured. Wow. Guess you were more than minorly injured. There we go. Okay, let's continue. 'Cause we want to keep going while our spells are still running. That's Ivar. What's too strong? Oh, is Ivar a werewolf maybe? Well, let's take him first. Critical hit sneak attack. And we hit him 3 other times, and that only did half his hit points. Let it be my last fairy tale then. Once upon a time, there lived a stupid young hunter named Ivar. He loved his family, his wife, his son, his little daughter very much. He also loved making up fairy tales for his children. But one night he came up with a foolish story, one about a silver dragon. It can only be spotted if you climb to the top of a high cliff as the new moon rises. That very night, the children snuck out of the house. Their bodies were found at the base of the cliff the next morning. His poor wife's heart couldn't bear the loss. Lissa, she was gone soon after. So Ivar cursed himself, cursed his own blathering tongue and reckless mind. Standing near the graves of his family, could only mutter to himself over and over, "I'm a monster, I'm a monster." Then he felt the self-inflicted curse begin to melt him from the inside, burning him, turning him into a beast. He became a werewolf, sworn to protect the village, to honor the memory of Lisa and the children. He wanted to serve people, to bring them good instead of evil, at least once. Anger and pain invited a beast soul into the man's heart. When I was a kid, I heard something like this from the old crones. I thought it was just a fairy tale, though. Why not work for me? Lay down the title of Dragon's Voice and become the Baroness's voice for the people. Sorry, Baroness, but no, I'm not interested in working for anyone else. Besides, the village could never accept me as they learned who I really am. So please, just finish me off. Let me go. The choice is yours. Were I to spare you, what would you do? I stopped looking to the future long ago, but I think I belong here. I don't think I belong here anymore, especially if people discover the truth. Were you to spare my life, I'd leave and try to find a new reason to live. So how exactly did you serve the people? There's always someone trying to take from the village, be their property or their lives. Many's a villain who's become food for worms in the nearby woods. The only danger I haven't gained much ground against is a gang holed up in a nearby cave. I started hunting them, but it seems I've run out of time to finish the job. Tell me about the gang. Planning a visit? The gang's not big, but they're well trained, and they're very familiar with the woods around here. They made a den in one of the caves to the west, near the isle. It isn't far. Enough, Ivar. I've heard what I need. I won't kill you. I was not expecting mercy, but I'm certainly grateful for it. I heard there's a cure for lycanthropy. Good luck to you. Go. Try to forgive yourself if you can. A word in parting, if I may, Baroness. Consider it my werewolf instincts talking. I can tell you'll be the subject of stories and legends yourself soon, and I'm sure they'll be told far and wide across the land. Now, whether there'll be tales of terror or hope, well, that will be up to you. And apparently that ended the fight. Him and his wolves are going to go. Ah, these are the graves. So this must have been the cliff they died on. Okay, makes sense.
In due time.
I missed a stick. Ooh, with gems in it. I think that pretty much... Oh, I guess we could technically go up here. Yep, looks like that is a dead end. Okay. Okay, so there should be a cave now on our maps in theory. I'm not seeing a cave. So it looks like can't actually get there. Yeah, the slowness sometimes is because the terrain is rough through the mountains. I finally figured that out. So we're going to explore a little here. Apparently we can't get there. Oh, we're tired. And we're actually at the wrapping up point. So, as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you disliked the episode, leaving a dislike's fine, but please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey1958, and have fun gaming.